Well, hello. Rize Racing League XR Season 2. Little bit of information on the screen here. At the moment we have the standings. Give me 2 seconds because some nipple has forgot to mute the YouTube channel, which is delayed behind. Currently to the left hand side we'll have the standings from last week. I'm not going to go through them individually. You can see them there. Race results, all colour coordinated, fastest laps in purple. To the right hand side of the standings we have the current driver listings. As you can see, it's not your Mercedes, your Red Bulls, your Aston Martins, your AlphaTauris. It's a little bit different. This is player-owned cars. Come up with the concept of 5 teams of 4. BMW, Bugatti, Lotus, Ford, and what's the other one? And the last one will come was Porsche. That's the one. Yep. Keep forgetting that. So that's the teams. And this week's races, plural, race 4, race 5, and race 6. We do a short quali followed by short quali followed by a 5% race, 5 lap race, followed by 2 25% races. So here we go. Few cars out on track. Let's get this all set up. Okay, get in the hot seat. I've got the comment box open, so if you are watching live, send a comment. I'll try my best to give shout outs. Let's have a look and see. Here we go. So, Dirty Taffy, the first out on track. And I believe he is in the BMW. Looks a little bit more grey than silver from last week. But it's the BMW. I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to get the list on my phone. Because I'm still not sure. So, as we're on board with Dirty Taffy's, is invalidated his first attempt. Let's see who this car is. Where are you on the map? Okay, that is strange. Comment, there he is. There's Aiden, Shona Louise. Okay, someone's just been disqualified in the session. I wasn't looking. Wreckage. For driving the wrong way. No doubt he'll text and chat about that one. But we're on board currently with Aiden, one of the XR admins, coming through the end of Sector 3. Sector 2. Coming to the end of first attempt lap. We'll stay on board. This is going to be the first time of qualifying. Hopefully he keeps it in with the white lines. Straight down. Coming down the straight, full throttle. DRS wide open, setting the benchmark time of a 1:16.9. As we can see, a black car behind of Chartman in the BMW. That's not BMW, is it? No, he's Bugatti. 1:17.3 for Chartman as he moves out the way. And our reserve driver Sheepaz coming in P1, but not for long, as Resurrection. I got wrong last week for mispronouncing his name. I'm going to say it the way it comes out my mouth. I apologise now. But Resurrection. Bit of the West Country there. So well done to Resurrection for a second on Sheepaz. Tom comes in with 4/10 more as we can see the Hordens getting demolished. Let's have a look out who's on out lap. Football is brand spanking new. Literally just joined the league about 5 minutes ago, coming in for his or her first stint in the XR Racing League on Thursday, Season 2. Representing Bugatti, I think. I'm not sure. It might have the wrong livery on. Points will be given correctly at the end of this. 17 drivers on the track as we speak. Coming into the pits, Mayu's still not setting the time. Must have ran out of fuel. Let's have a look on board. No ARS. Eggman will be coming into the pits, no doubt about that. Let's see what Patrick's doing here. He's got quite a bit of ARS left. Think might be pitting. No, going on for a lap. A little bit low on ARS there. For starting a new lap, it's going to end probably with nothing in the tank. But we'll see. We'll stay with Patrick. See if he can better his time. And get out or into the top 10. Doesn't make any difference in this league. Point structures isn't the same as your traditional F1. Everybody gets points. Everyone. As long as you finish the race, you will get points. Even for qualifying. But then again, qualifying is slightly different again. P1, P2, it goes off the grid position. So P1, P2 get 10 points. P3, P4 get 9 points. And all the way down to, in this case, down to 16th. But if there was 20, be 19, 20, they would all get 1 point. There was a bit of a discussion with Demolition last week. Reserve driver came in, absolutely dominated, took quite a lot of points. And his goal today is to get maximum point over the 3. I think it's like 91 points in total. So you get 10 points for P1, P2 in qualifying. Fastest lap can be in any position. If it's fastest lap, it's 1 point. On all 3 races, there's 3 points. And 28 points for the race win. On each maximum point. That's Demolition's goal a day. Can he do it? Only time will tell. Bucko out on track. Another one of the XR admin team. Sporting the Ford car. Next to its name you see the little blue line. That's Ford. Now if I quickly show you, they were looking, one of the red ones. Let's go to Randy. Yeah, it's not Randy. Looks different from last week. We're pretty much symmetrical. Oh, Bucko invalidates his lap. Unlucky. Now we'll stay on with Mayu. Still hasn't set a time yet. If you are watching the stream, you have a couple of settings. If you're racing or if you're just watching for the fun, across the top of the screen here, This is the league standings and the constructor standings, driver and constructor standings for XR from the first three races. The first round of races last Thursday. These are the points and positions of the drivers and the constructors. We still haven't posted the pots. No, the pots is third wave competition in the XR. Think of it a bit like a league table, Premier League, Championship, that sort of thing in the football terms. As my goes P9 with the 117 dead. Think of it like a league table. Chartman's given away to football coming in, still hasn't done that. Yeah, so the pots, another way of getting invalidated. Unlucky football. Demolition still to do a time along with Bucko. Bucko's coming out. Let's have a look on Bucko. Pots, another way to get the competition. 4 drivers in each pot. There's 5 pots. If you finish in the top 2, you get promoted. If there's a league to get promoted into, the bottom 2, you get relegated. So the idea behind the pots is that by the last 3 races, whatever pot you end in is that's it. That's the league you finish. That's the one you're trying to win. So you could be in pot 5, but by the end of the league and the last 3 races, you you can win the pot championship. So you can be the pot champion, pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, pot 5. So these are the people that you're also racing against as a little group of people. So that's pretty much how XR runs. As Dirty Taffy retires, let's get back with Bucko. Last few turns, he's getting a bit of a tour by his teammate in front. Not sure who that is in front. We'll find out after. We'll see what time Bucko sets. And Bucko sets. No time? Oh, this is his lap. That was his outlap, man. Silly Barry. Silly me. But yeah, still no comments. If anyone knows what the weather situation is, be nice to know. Tom was the one giving Bucko a tour, but out on a lap. Currently sat there 3/10 ahead of Sheepers with a 1:15.1. Looks like he's on an outlap with 6 minutes left of this qualifying session, and he has a bit of a spin. Just clips that curb, unfortunate. Looks like we have a couple more. Let's have a look once again at one of the new drivers on the XR grid. Football coming around again. The end of Sector 1. Game normally gives you a little bit of a cheat on the mini-map. If the set a fast first sector, it'll go purple. So as we are watching the final few turns of football, quick rundown of the grid here. The colours are going to throw me again here. Blue is Ford and Tom. Sheep as one of our reserve drivers for today in the Porsche. I think red is Resurrection. I'm going to check this. Yeah, I'm going to need some proper setup on that one. Right. Bugatti is the black. Another new driver, IV, in green. I'm not sure. Another one who just joined 5 minutes ago. As we see Chartman coming back in. As football gets 4/10 off and goes into P4. Very, very close of Pippin P3 off Resurrection. Very close time indeed. 1,000th, 1 millionth of a second, something like that. Just having a look on the Discord. So, people coming into the pits to get the last fresh set of boots on, probably, maybe scrub tyres, depending on how much and how they feel competitively. Very close in the sort of top 7. All within 6/10 of each other. As we look, Randy out on a fast lap. Randy making up the rules as he goes along. Maybe quickly getting back to the pits. Mind the horn. Probably be getting a word about this after. At least there's no cars around. Please, if you're listening, don't do that with other cars around. Jump on board with Demolition. Currently setting the fastest first sector according to the mini-map. Does have some traffic up in front. Well, maintaining pace. Now, let's see if... Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. There goes Demolition's chances of doing maximum points, I would say. He's got a very slim chance now. Only half ERS left. Does not have time to go and put a new set of boots on. Let's stick with Demolition here. Let's see how this unravels. Currently looking at Tom 3/10 faster than Sheepers in P2. Resurrection in 3rd. Football, brand spanking new driver in P4. IV, another brand spanking driver in P5. As Demolition sets off for his final attempt. Tom sets a 1:14.9. Stay with Demo here. Now, I'm not sure who that is in the Ford behind. Hopefully Bucko. Hopefully going to be setting time. If you are watching the stream, you like what you see and like to join the fun, the link to the Discord is in the description on the YouTube channel. If for any reason that doesn't work, send me a comment and I will get one sent to you. As Demolition sets the fastest section 2. A couple of drivers now finished the qualifying. Eggman currently sat in P8. Shona Louise in P10. Demolition keeping nice and tidy, coming on down the final straight and gets P3. Not what he'd want to see today. Not maximum points for Demolition going into a 3-round race. But it's 9 points so far, unless he gets knocked down. So coming over, we've got Resurrection, stays P4. Football, can he improve any? He does. It goes to P5, knocking Resurrection down. Patrick Sheepers going up a spot, and Official chopping it down. Can he find 2 tenths to take the top spot? He can't. He stays where he is, and that is the end of qualifying for now. So, while we get the race ready, take a quick 2 seconds, and we will be back with you. Well, hello and welcome to the 5% race of Thursday's Rize Racing League XR League. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Just waiting for the grid to be formed. There is no formation lap in the XR League. We get going. So here we go. That's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and they're out, and we are off. Tom takes a good start. Official side by side with him. Little bit of a touch. The car's behind, still maintaining. Can he take the inside? Looks like a slight bit of contact between Tom and Official there. No doubt we'll see that one in the incidents. As Randy makes a position, makes that 2, he gets the move done. As we look on board here with Aiden, looking up the pack, Dirty Taffy gets the move done on Patrick, and then once again Patrick gets it done on him. Coming in a little bit wide there from Bucko. Opens the door for the overtake. Let's have a look here. Football gets Tom. Oh, a little bit of a touch. That one for me goes down as a racing incident. Tom now having to wait for the rest of the car. Ooh, a little bit naughty there, Tom. I know you're ghosting, but still. So Demolition hunting down Eggman as Football sets 120. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. 3 seconds for ignoring yellow flags for Official. That'll probably get looked at. Not sure what's happening here with Demolition. Okay, find out about that one. Chartman also out of this race. Once again, not sure what happened there. See here, a few position changes. Official down 10. Did start in P2. Little bit of an issue going into turn 1 with Tom. Both of these drivers who start P1, P2 are now bottom of the grid. The second race that we do here is reverse grid. So if you finish last, not DNF, if you finish last, you will be first. If you finish first, you will start last. DRS has been enabled. As we see Wreckage getting overtaken there by Official. Again, what? That just looked glitchy. As Tom's retired from the race, not sure. Let's have a quick look on Discord here. Looks like we have lost Demolition for the duration of tonight's races. Issue with his controller as Patrick starts chasing down Dirty Taffy. An Official right behind, moved up a few places, has Official. Since we last, manages to keep a hold of that. Well done, Official JE on that one. Just having a quick look to see where the battles are as Randy's chasing down Shauna Louise. Looking at the gearbox. One of our new drivers to today. 2 tenths behind Sheepers, one of the reserve drivers. Coming down into the start-finish straight right behind Sheepers, getting DRS, but so does Sheepers. Makes it look easy. Clean into the turn. Sheepers loses a few spots. Sitting there with a time penalty, 2 seconds. That's corner cutting, I believe. Not sure what the livery is all the smoke's got, but hey ho. As we're on board here with Shauna Louise on Randy, decides to back out, fight for another day. Bit of a corner cut there, but gets away with it. As Football sets the fastest lap of a 1:15.7. Can Shauna get the DRS and pip the line? Oh, so close. So, as we see, P1 Footballer. Resurrection in P2, All the Smoke P3, and the rest of the grids you'll see in a second because it's just went off my screen. So, it takes a little bit of time for us to sort the grid out. So once we see the podium and the drivers lift their rewards for fine racing, well done to Football on his first race in XR, his first win. May continue. Well done to all the drivers who have finished. And this is where I made myself look a little bit silly. So, a little bit of a treat. We've got a band called... Here we go. A Chilean band called De La Ara. Pronounced it wrong, I know I have. But, here you go. See you in a few. Well, hello and welcome back. Almost ready to go for the second race, which is at Brazil. 18 laps. The biggest changes for the second race is that it's reverse grid. So the winners are now last unless the DNF. So 3 cars did DNF. They will start at the back of the grid, followed by first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and all the way up until last is first. Points stay the same. So the first gets 28, second 26, so on, 4 down until it gets to 10, then it's 10, 9, 8, blah, 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 blah. 18 laps, which means we will have to see at least 2 compounds during this race, unless it rains. So if it rains, you can go on wets from the start to the finish, wets or inters. If you decide to go on to slicks, that's 2 compounds, that's fine. But if you start on slicks, goes wet, still 2 compounds. So as you can see, a few green ticks coming up now, getting the race up and running. Quick check on the Discord. Give me 2 seconds. So for those, oh shit, for bit of wet, bit of rain, bit of wet rain. For those who don't know, MrBazzel only games at work. So I'm currently at work. Customers walking backwards and forwards. I might just be random. Might happen at any point. Someone might come out and talk. I might stop doing this. I might have to talk. You might hear random noises. You might hear loud music. If you do hear loud music in the background, it's what I do. Rehearsal rooms, recording studio, champion. So, Brazil looks wet. Anybody in the comments, let me know if it goes dry at all. We want to see big things from Eggman here. Big shout out to Eggman. I know this is his favourite track, No Excuses from Eggman. And here we go. Coming into turn 1 at Interlagos. And Official takes the inside on Mai, who gets a cracking start here. As we look back, doesn't look like any drama as we have football spinning, able to keep it on track. The 2 new drivers to the XR Racing League currently still sat at the back. Missions on. Can they make it all the way up? As Eggman, as promised, coming through the grid. On board here, he's got Shauna Louise and Randy right in front, giving him enough space, enough time. Sean a little bit wide. Opens the door. Oh, seen that one. Racing incident from my point of view. As we see, is that Tom? Patrick, unfortunate mate. Very unlucky. Football now moving up a few positions. Let's have a quick look here. Up 5, Mahu down 9. All the smoke up 10 in the first lap. Absolute stonking performance there by the man in the American livery car. Team America. It's not one of the teams in XR. We will mention it to All the Smoke about that. But for now, he's Team America. He should be in Team BMW is who he's representing. Taking the points home for them. In BMW, his first colour is blue next to it, so I will give him that much. Randy now up 7 places into P3. Eggman up 3 places in P4. Can he get himself the final podium position? He needs to pick the pace up a little bit. As we see down the grid, Sheepa's right behind Aiden, coming to the end of lap 3. Let's get rid of my face. Bye bye. Oh, maybe not. That's the one. There we go. Come on, man. That's the one. So Sheepa's still being held off by Shauna Louise. Aiden. Wreckage down 3 spots. Resurrection up 8 into P5. As we see, Sheepa's getting overtaken by Ivy. As football taking wreckage on. Both cars giving each other enough room to do the move. Good driving. Give me 2 seconds. And we're back as we see All the Smoke getting the move done on Official. As Official's right on the gearbox looking for the inside line, and he gets it, but can he make it stick? As it now has become a 3-horse race for P1. Can Eggman pick the pace up a little bit? Little bit of a nudge there on the back of Older Smokey from Randy. As Tom and Bucko both pitting at least once now, probably to get damage sorted. As Eggman's now down to P5. Football ramping up the grid. Started right at the back, I believe. Last. He's up 10 positions. Same amount as Older Smokey, who, as I've said, that has a spin with Official potentially. Doesn't look like Official has damage, but does Older Smokey? No, it looks like we're good to go for these drivers, as Eggman is currently fighting with Football. Football getting the better of the situation. A little nudge there from Eggman. Be careful, you don't want to crack yourself. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Anyhow, what was a 3-car race is starting to look a little bit more interesting now, with the top of the grid bunching up a little bit more. Ooh. As Sheepers finds the inside line on Aiden, goes up. Older Smokey gets P6 because Randy's pitting. I'm assuming it's going to be a full race of rain, and just said that as he gets his front wing done. As you see, the top 3 in front being chased down by Official. Can he keep his cool, get the move done? Does he go for a dive? Oh, he looks at it. A little bit naughty there by Official. Bit of a dive. Gets the move done. No drama, no damage. Don't think Resurrection would be happy with that move, with the contact. As we look down here, Mahu chasing Shona Louise. Coming out, we will not have DRS during this race while the rain's out. Normally it would be activated at the end of lap 2. But at the moment, we've got rain. The DRS is not activated because of it. Football gets a 3-second time penalty. That is going to be crucial at the end of this race. As we look at the Eggman, in P2. Did say at the start of the race, expect good things from him. It's his favourite track. As Official declares his hatred for the Hordens, smacks straight through them. That will be coming out of his salary. You would have thought Wreckage would have been the one going through the Hordens, but no, it was Official. Let's look down Mahu. Down here with Dirty Taffy having a little bit of understeer there. Chartman not having the best of time so far. Finishing DNF, I believe, in race 1, currently in P13, as Football sets the fastest lap so far of the race. On board with Mahu, looking to get the move done. Don't think he will. It looks like Aiden is getting the distance, but decides to go in the pit. So back up at the top, P4 chasing down P3. As we can see the blinking light of the rear of Official. There's a few drivers coming into the pits. At this point, we do not need to have a mandatory pit stop. They can go to the end of the race on a single tyre choice. Some people choosing not to do so. Let's have a quick look. Currently, the drivers outside of top 10 have chose to pit, with Randy sitting in 11th. Want to watch to see how this fares out, because it's better tyre grip going into the final stages of this race. It could prove very crucial. we're right on board here with Dirty Taffy hunting down Patrick, 3/10 behind. Not going to get the move done into turn 1. Can he keep the grip levels up on these used tyres as Randy sets a 1:17.4, currently setting the fastest lap. Like I said, new tyres. Keep an eye on Randy. It is going to be interesting to see what them new tyres do. The extra grip over the next 10 laps going to be crucial. You might see some more people sliding as we look up, and it's starting to get a bit dry. DRS enable. I think we're probably going to see a lot of people diving into the pits. Chooses not to do so. Eggman does. He's going to be the first one on slicks. Official. Wreckage decides to stay out as official gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding, as do all the Smokey. Let's have a look at the tyre choices here at the moment, because mediums for Eggman. Bold move that. Only 8 laps to go. It's going to be very interesting because football is getting a substantial gap now. Resurrection destroying, blocking the pit lane. Resurrection's not going to be happy about that one. Keep an eye on the Discord to see what happened. So let's have a quick look here. Looks like the medium tyres are struggling. Yeah, Eggman very slightly, as we see the car in the wall behind. Who is this? It's Mayu, struggling on the hard tyres. Maybe one more lap. Let's have a quick look on the Discord, see if there's any news of what happened with Resurrection. Nothing as yet. As cars coming in. And officials serving a time penalty. At the moment, football behind the safety car. So this session's just got a little bit more tasty. First safety car of today's racing, and 5-second time penalty for Tom for speeding in the pit lane. Only 3 drivers currently still sat on intermediate tyres. Now, football has a really big decision to make here. Could pits still come out quite high up on the softer compound on slicks, as IV decides to stay out? There's another time penalty there for football. Resurrection's just posted there in the Discord. He span the pit lane, disqualified for dangerous parking. Give him 3 seconds. Unlucky, mate. Unfortunate. The game is dog shit like that. Unfortunate, mate. Sorry. If it does happen again in the pits like that, reset the track. You might have tried. I don't know if you did. Just reset the track if it's in the pits. So we look at an almost dry track of wreckage behind the first car on the slick tyres, getting them nice and warm. I don't think the safety car's going to be in this lap. This car's still too far back. Tom and Mahu, Chartman, all the smoke still picking it up. Oh, it is in. It's in this lap. Tom needs to pick up the pace a bit to catch up as he comes into the pits. Is he going to retire? He's coming in to serve a time penalty as Ivy comes in. Wreckage leading the start of the race, coming into turn 1. Eggman goes for the dive, gets the job done on Wreckage. Patrick right behind, witnessing it all happen before his eyes. Eggman getting the jump. As we look back, we look, and who we got? Someone spun here. And so it is Eggman getting almost a second jump on Wreckage. Looking for that P1. Let's have a quick look at the position changes at the moment. Official making up a lot of ground from the start of the race after the turn 1 incident. Looks like the front wing of this Lotus car is gone. Going to have to pit again. It's not getting lucky, official. Unfortunate. Football back up 8 places. Was in P1. Chose to stay out longer on the intermediates. Being able to control the car as Eggman sets a 1:14.1. Still not 100% dry, I'd say. I know it was the first lap back after the safety car, but you're looking at about a 1:08 around Brazil. So as we come down, look, and all the smoke, getting a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Sheepaz has retired from the track. The safety car has been deployed as all the smoke just gets the move done. Maybe not. He's given the place back. Not sure what happened there. Gets the move done on Aiden in P9. Are we going to see anybody pitting? Drive-through penalties, speeding the safety car. Officials having a bit of a bad race here. So let's go to the front of the pack. Can't see why Eggman would want to pit here, and he doesn't. Wreckage also not pitting. Randy. Can't see anybody apart from the ones at the back. This is only going to play in to Tom's hands. Or has he been lapped? He's maybe been. I think he's been lapped. The game, for those who don't know, is shit and will not let you unlap yourself, which ruins it a little bit. Not sure what's happened to Eggman there. He's lost a position to Wreckage. I will find out what happened during the interval. Few time penalties here are going to probably be a game changer at the start of this. Safety car probably will be in this. If not this lap, definitely the next one. It's too near the end of the race for it to be out for 3 laps. Tom once again picking up another 3-second time penalty after serving 5. drive-through still there for official. You can't serve a drive-through penalty under safety car. He's going to have to wait for the race to resume before being able to serve that. As the safety car goes around again, and looks like we're going to get 2 full laps of racing to end the Brazil Formula 1 GP. 13 cars still left on track. A note here, Randy, Patrick, IV, Chapman, Mahu, only cars currently on track, not sitting on a penalty. I know a couple of cars did go in before. What's happening here? To serve some time penalties. The game only allows you to serve the time penalties you get for speed in the pit lane or collision, the 5-second ones. The 3-second corner cutting doesn't let you serve them. That comes off at the end of the game. So the 5 seconds for wreckage would have been for speed in pit lane, Eggman corner cutting, a bit of both for football, as we see all the smoke going down the grid. Not sure what happened there, as it looks like Mahu and Tom have both been lapped at this point. Unfortunate for Ford safety car in this lap, with wreckage leading the pack. He's going to hold up the pack until the safety car comes in, gets the green light to go and release the hammer. So goodbye from my face, as we see wreckage put the hammer down. Eggman is smart to it, gets it, but Randy right behind. Wreckage gets the move done on turn 1 as Eggman keeps his cool and keeps Randy at bay. As we see Eggman looking for the undercut on wreckage, can't get it done just there. As we see yellow flags in sector 2. Let's bear in mind here, wreckage and Eggman both in the same team. I don't think team orders will play into this at all. It's every man for themselves at this point. Randy in P3, football chasing down. He does have that 8-second time penalty, which is going to come into it. Could see him fall massively down the grid by the end of this. Wreckage holding his own. Can Eggman get the pace down the straight? Coming in, looks like it's going to be a 4-car into turn 1. Eggman maintains P1 going in. Wreckage falls down to P3. Football coming up to P2. Randy falling down 1 spot from the last lap into P4. Patrick's right behind. No ERS for the end of this. Decides against the dive on Randy, as we see all the smoke, and Chapman having a little bit of back and forth there coming out of turn 4, I believe. Still staying on. Let's look at the last lap. Let's go for the 3 cars battling it out for P1, but don't think any of these 3 cars will get a podium spot. Potentially Eggman sitting on 3-second time penalty. Football with 8. Official has retired. Not sure what's happened there, but on board with our race leader going into the last straight of the Brazilian GP. Eggman comes across the lane in P1, sets the fastest lap, as we see Randy be promoted to P1. Eggman does stay on the podium in P3. Patrick also getting promoted onto P2 at the podium. Football falls dramatically down to P6 because of that 8-second time penalty. As we, oh shit, yes it is. I thought I seen the DRS enabled and thought there's another lap. As we see football falling down to P6, Shauna Louise in P7, and the rest of the grade will be looked at later on. So race 2 has been completed. Congratulations to football for being driver of the day. Unlucky for falling down the grade because of the 8-second time penalty. Congratulations to Randy for P1, Patrick for fucking hell, P2, and Eggman for being able to get the final podium spot in P3. So, as of like before, we've got to go and set the grid, and while we do that, after we finish watching the celebrations from the 3 podium winners, here is a little bit of entertainment for you. This is the Creep Void. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Thursday's Rize League, XR League. The message has just been sent out to Discord to ready up. So, in 30 seconds time, we will be good to go. Oh, my chat hasn't been working. Hello, everyone who's chatting. I don't know why my chat hasn't been working. Right, okay. I'll do this separately. Well, hello, Charmin. Thank you for commenting. Right. Oh no, wrong way. Oh, what have I done? Right, hello again. Not sure why the chat's not working on me thing, but it's working now. It's on there, so it is what it is. Welcome back to round 3 of this week's races, the final race, and we are in Texas for our second American-styled race of the day. So as the cars go around the track, reset to grid, remember there's no formation lap in the XR League. Excuse me. Final race. Congratulations to all those who have took part so far and finished races. Doesn't matter if you're 10 laps down, you finish, you get points. It's the beautiful thing of this league. Everyone gets points. Yeah. Lovely points. Take a couple of minutes in this one because people have to put the setup on the car. You can use preset setups. You can use customized ones. Whatever you want to do. But that's why it's taking a little bit of time. The 5 lights are on. They go off, and then we go racing. Here we go. As Randy coming into turn 1, keeps the lead there. Patrick Eggman, Eggman gets the P2 from Patrick. Nice and smooth. 5-second penalty. Dirty Taffy for collision with Chartman. His official has left. And it looks like we've got a safety car. So I'm going to find out what happened there. We missed that one, but looks like, according to Discord, officials' brakes didn't work. Record saying he almost died. Chartman on the chat, YouTube, saying this race is going to be dry throughout. So, like saying in the last one, you compound the tyres. You do need to use 2 compounds during this race. If you don't, you go all the way on 1, you will be disqualified. As we see some Early drivers coming into the pits. A couple here could be for damage. Could be to serve time penalties. Chartman getting the 5-second time penalty removed. That was with the collision for Dirty Taffy earlier on, who's still holding his time penalty at the moment with the 5 seconds. Patrick and Shauna Louise also having a 5-second time penalty. That could be because of speeding on the Delta. Collisions or speed in the pit lane. My money's on the Delta. It's already been mentioned once or twice today. So Eggman in BMW, sitting in P1. Lotus of Patrick in P2. Currently in the Bugatti, I believe, but I'm not sure. He's new. IV in a green car, not sure. Once again, new. Wreckage in silver BMW. Lotus of Shauna Louise. Silver BMW Dirty Taffy Resurrection in the Porsche in P8. Ford of Mayu in 9, Sheepaz reserve driver in the Porsche, Bucko in Ford in 11, the Porsche of Randy in 12, Tom in Ford of 13, Chartman in the Bugatti in P14, and all the smoke holding up the grade at the moment in the American livery of Ford. Okay, so even though all the cars were nice and bunched up together, the game's decided to have another lap of the safety car. Fun and games. Well done, EA, creating a spectacular game in F1. Let's hope you don't fuck up the FC. Too late, they've already done it. So if you're watching and you haven't done it already, please drop a like, subscribe, yada yada yada, you know the drill. I'm on 22 subscribers at the moment. Can we get 500? There's the dream right there. 500. Just updated my Mac. And certain buttons do different things now. So, that's fun. Safety car is in this lap. As you can see at the moment, the bottom 4 drivers are all pitting for new tyres, all the smoke, going on the hards. Can finish the race on them. He's done his pit stop. That's it. Golden. He's got to go to the end. So keep an eye on all the smoky. He could wind up on the podium. As you see, Bucko's left the session. I'm hoping that is connectivity. You'll not be happy about that right just before the start of the race. We'll see if we see his name pop back up coming in. But at the moment, we're looking at Eggman in P1 as he throws the hammer down and releases the thunder. Tom Bucko goes backwards, and AI as IV's chasing down Patrick in the Lotus. Coming through the S is a bit of a tight section for trying overtakes, but only 2/10 behind in that magic frame for the DRS. Won't be activated for another 2 laps. Can you keep it there as we see Football choosing not to do the dive on Eggman, who's currently sat in P1. With absolutely no effort, takes the lead of this race on lap 4. Can he break the toe and get out of that 1 second mark by the next lap? I think we might see Football just start getting distance over the rest of the grid here, as we see Randy coming up past Sheepers, our reserve driver for the day. One of a couple. Demolition isn't in at the moment because of controller issues. As we see the American livery of Older Smokey up 2 spots with the hard compound tyres, as Football sets a 1:35.9 as the fastest lap of this race so far. Let's have a look at Randy here chasing down his fellow Porsche teammate. Slightly different livery as we see Dirty Taffy go wide. 2 cars pass. Backs off the throttle a little bit, does Randy, coming through the S's. Think he's going to pick his battles down the back straight here and get the move done on Resurrection, going down that back straight. There's only 3/10 in it. If you can get the traction coming out here, we will see a move done, as we see Shauna Louise getting a 3-second time penalty. And as expected, Randy gets the move done on Resurrection. But can he make it stick coming into this left-hand turn? He does. Don't know why the game's... Alright, just stuck on that one. As Resurrection. Okay. Picking camera angles. Well done, EA. You see Shauna Louise right behind Wreckage. DRS is enabled. Having to not put his foot down on the throttle there, because Wreckage has a little bit of a spin. On the inside, coming into turn 1. Can Shauna get the move done? Wreckage pulls out Randy right behind. Waiting to pounce, lets off the throttle a little bit. Gets the inside line on Shauna Louise. Gets the move done, makes it stick. Once again, I think we're going to see Randy coming down this back straight. Get the move done on Wreckage. 1/10 in. Oh, is he going to get it done early coming into this turn? He does. He inside line, uses the apex, nice and smooth. As we see Wreckage touching the back end of Randy, having a little bit of a wobble. Losing maybe a little bit there. As we see 3 cars. A little bit of a battle here, Shauna and Resurrection not giving up on the battle, pushing the Porsche out wide a little, as we see some contact by Sheepers. Oh, caught that one. Can he keep a hold of this? Falls back through the pack, as we see Chartman getting keeping the place on Older Smoke. Older Smoke not giving up, giving Chartman just a little bit of a touch on the back there. Older Smoke is going to get DRS, but so is Chartman. He was in the range there of Wreckage. Is he going to be able to hold it up? into turn 1. He does just that. Can Chartman keep on the gearbox of Wreckage in front, coming into the back straight where the next DRS zone is. Currently 5/10, catching up through the S's there. Wreckage probably going to lose time for Chartman. Coming out of here, as we see, 3-second time penalty going on to Shauna Louise. Let's just stay watching Chartman here, coming down the back. I think Chartman might be pulling the Randy here. Coming down the back, biding his time, getting DRS. We'll watch this battle from on board with Chartman. Gets it done. Let's go down to All the Smoke as All the Smoke. Oh, where's he gone? Right behind Wreckage. Also getting the DRS. Not being able to capitalise on it over Wreckage. As we see Tom making a move on Aiden. Coming around, we can see the flashing light in front of Tom, meaning he's charging his ERS. A little bit of a wobble there for Aiden in the car. Bucko has joined back. Welcome back, Bucko. 3-second time penalties for our new driver IV, who gets taken by Patrick, drops down a position, currently sitting on a couple of time penalties here. 5 seconds for Patrick, 3 for IV, 11 for Shauna. Not having the smoothest of races here is Aiden. As we see, Sheepa's getting the move done on Mayu down the back, and IV on the gearbox of Patrick going to get the DRS down the back straight. Let's have a quick look at the tyres here for the pit stops. The top 3 still haven't pitted. Football does have a nice advantage of 10 seconds as IV goes cleanly on the inside on the apex to get the P2 slot over Patrick. Football now 11 seconds ahead, but still hasn't pitted. So putting Randy in a really, really comfortable position here. If he can keep the time penalties down, he's on for a potential race win here. They've already stopping, obviously dependent on safety cars. Looking at 5 laps left of this race. Let's go on with Tom as he gets the move done. Does he get the move done? As Resurrection pits for his mandatory tyre change. Still 5 drivers on track at the moment who have not pitted, as Chartman and Football battle it out. It looks like Football might have had a spin. Oh no, he's pitted. It says right there, you daft sod. Tom up 9 spots, has pitted, puts himself in a really, really attractive position. As we see Aiden going in, is he going to be able to serve any time penalties? At the moment, he has done. Currently sitting on 6 seconds. Served the 5-second time penalty that I think got for the Delta under the safety car earlier on. Randy currently chasing down P3. Once again, P1, P2 still to pit, as does Wreckage. We'll start seeing them fall by the wayside as the laps go on. If they don't pit, they will get disqualified. Currently on with Wreckage. Looking at all the smoke, as you can see the gap there getting bigger. All the smoke's tyres still on the hard from lap 1. At one point at the end of lap 1, starting lap 2, he was at the back of the grid. As we see Shauna Louise going up a spot over Mayu. A few changes, the race leaders coming into the pits. Wow, Randy's in the pits. The soft compound tyres again. Not sure what's happened here. Pits. Game glitched. So, Eggman coming out ahead of Randy. Can Patrick get out ahead of Resurrection? He can't. Sheepers, Dirty Taffy all getting up there. Patrick coming out on his first changed tyres. Don't think we'll see him back in the pits again. So, at the moment, we've got... What's going on here? IV, new driver today. Currently sitting in P1. Still yet to pit. I'm now starting to think, as we see football take the lead, I'm now starting to think that Ivy might not be aware about the tyre changes for 25% race. Potentially these two could be friends. They both joined at the same time today. This is both their first race in the league. That was a little bit of an easy overtake by football on IV, as football set the fastest lap of 1:35.4. Still 2 cars to pit. Tom currently setting 10 places higher than he started today's race. As we see Wreckage coming in for his mandatory pit stop with 3 laps to go. Let's see how much higher from the back here Wreckage can pick up. Big shout out to Bucko. Very unlucky, got disconnected. Now sitting back at the pack. As we can see, tyre wear here. IV still to pit. Football now 3 seconds ahead on 2 lap old soft tyres. Let's have a go down here. Eggman down the back straight. I think he's just been taken by Resurrection Randy even, because Randy's got the DRS there on newer tyres. I said Randy was one to watch here. All the smoke as well. Started on the end of lap 1, started lap 2 on the hard tyres. Was one to watch. Sheepers at the back here in P11 chasing down Dirty Taffy for the top 10 spot. Oh, as we see, a little twitch in the rear view there from Shona Louise. That might have been a touch by Mayu. Not sure. But here we go. Coming down the start finish straight. The last turn coming in. Sheepers is going to get a DRS on Dirty Taffy. Can he get the move done? Coming down this main straight. He's going to have to fight another day. As we see Dirty Taffy have a spin. Excuse me. Not sure there. I don't think there's any contact. I think that was just a little bit of a spin off the curb. As we see all the smoke getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Once again, the time penalty is potentially going to prove who's going to get a podium position. Chartman chasing down the last P3 spot, only over 1/10 behind Tom in P3, closing the gap as football once again sets the fastest lap. Coming into the last 2 laps of the third and final race, we see Chartman go up into P3. IV has decided to come in for the mandatory pit stop. And see Wreckage back again on new tyres. Can Wreckage get the move done on Sheepers? Looks at the dive but decides against it. We'll come back to this one. We might see a change in position for P10 as Patrick gets a 3-second time penalty. As you see, Resurrection chasing down Eggman is going to get the DRS. He's in with a magic 1 second mark. As we'll see it fly open now. Coming down there, Resurrection gets the move done, moves up 1 position. Eggman cracked under pressure, going down to P7. As we see Wreckage getting the move done. Holding his own on the inside. Can he keep the position? He can. He takes P10 from the reserve of Sheepers. I think as long as we don't get any drama here, we are looking at our race winner today. I think potentially second race win. Oh, sorry, just noticed Buck was asked for an invite. Apologies, just seeing that. Oh, as Chartman gets a 3-second time penalty, that is going to prove problematic for Chartman coming in this final lap. Could be the difference who gets that last podium slot. Looks like football's going to take the P1 slot and lift the trophy around Texas today. Last few turns coming out of the final sector. Come on board there. See the last couple of turns coming in. Keep them nice and smooth. Going around there. And football wins the Texas United States of America Grand Prix. Congratulations as Tom, quite some way back in P2, 20 seconds that is. Bringing it home, is going to finish in P2. Chartman gave everything that he had to finish P3, but Randy snips it by 0.96 of a second to get the third and final podium spot. Unlucky Chartman on this one. He raced hard, but that 3-second time penalty did prove to be your enemy today. Chartman in P5, Resurrection P6, IV in P7. Maybe left it a little bit too late on the tyres today. Eggman P8, Patrick in P9, Wreckage P10, Sheepers P11, Bucko back in the server after get disconnected in P12, Shauna Louise P13, Dirty Taffy still to come home in P14 over the last turn there, and Mayu a lap down in P15. Official DNF'd on turn 1 with potential brake issues. So that is us for this week. If you want to join Discord, link is in the description. We'll be here every Thursday, apart from the one we're not. There is one Thursday that we won't be doing comms because I'm not here. So from MrBazzel, myself and the XR team at Rize Racing League, thank you very much for your time, and we're going to leave you with this little beat by a band called Loaded 44. Thank you, good night, see you next week.
you walk